I should have cleaned up the banana patch right after the fairytale quinceañera in Serendipity, but I didn't. I was too busy creating a core memory. You see, it was October, which happens to be my favorite month of the year because there's something so whimsical about it. In October, the low desert remains toasty, but gusts of wind begin to run and skip through the pathways of serendipity. They tickle the leaves on the pepper trees and make the wind chimes sing. Sometimes, if they're feeling a little cheeky, they tug on my shade cloth until it becomes undone. In October, the sun is finally tired from staying up all summer long, so it decides to go to sleep early. All the plants in Serendipity give a sigh of relief as they stretch out new leaves before showing off their pretty blooms. In a matter of weeks, they are handing me fruit after fruit. Some days I can hardly keep up. In October, I catch my second wind. After melting in the garden all summer long, I finally get to spend more than 5 minutes outside without struggling to catch my breath. I can finally pay a thorough visit to all the residents in Serendipity to fix any injuries they got over the summer. The hummingbirds hover nearby as they watch me care for the small garden they call home. On this particular day, when I woke up and looked out my bedroom window, I was delightfully surprised to see the sky look so gray and moody. My heart thumped as I watched the wind dance across the pathways of serendipity. I suddenly felt like a child again as the wind called me outside to play. I hadn't felt inspiration like this in such a long time, so I decided to let my imagination run wild to see what adventure it led me to. My husband gave me a nonchalant glance, but then turned right back to whatever he was doing. After being married for so many years, he wasn't fazed by my peculiar projects anymore. I got to work brainstorming my costume. Since it was spur of the moment, I decided to use whatever supplies I had at home. First, I grabbed a roll of galvanized wire from my garden chest. I'd bought several rolls at the dollar store after using it on some DIY garden trellises, and still had plenty left over for the accessory I had in mind. It took me quite a bit of time to form them into large petal-like sections. It took me even longer to get them somewhat even. Next, I spent a few minutes cutting down long, thin branches from the tree in our front yard. Thankfully, the canopy was so full that an armful of branches wouldn't make a difference in the overall look of the tree. I made an absolute mess of leaves, twigs, and branches as I madly intertwined them around the metal skeleton I'd formed earlier. Green garden wire kept everything in place with a couple of twists. Next, I rummaged around in my sewing box for a roll of elastic and grinned when I found it. I'd picked it up several months prior while thrifting with my sister. At the time, I was gathering supplies for my sewing era, which I still have not begun to this day. The elastic, which was supposed to be used to cinch a long, flowy skirt or a whimsical garden gown, would also make perfect shoulder straps. Finally, my wings were complete. Now, all I needed was a whimsical dress, and I knew just the one. As I stood in the doorway of the master bathroom, I stared at my reflection in the mirror with the goofiest grin you can possibly imagine as my gremlins oohed and awed. I had been waiting for a moment like this for a very long time. Yes, today I could have worked on cleaning up the banana patch, but it felt like October. Days like today were so few and far between that when one magically appeared, I had to make the most of it. An earthy scent filled my lungs as I made my way through Arch Rose Clare. I was ready for a memorable adventure in serendipity. The bananas could wait a little longer. It's a rainy, stormy day, but let's see what we can harvest from the garden today. I'm stuck. Oh my god. You guys see it? Let's stay far, far away from that. I hear the rain coming in, so I'm gonna just try and move this guy away. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, I can do this. All right. You know, maybe wearing wings was not a great idea. All right, I'm gonna start off right here. Hi guys, the hummingbirds are back. Hi, how's it going? I'm just harvesting stuff out here. It's a rainy day. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Armenian cucumbers. I always start off with Armenian cucumbers, but this is just a season where they're producing a ton. And look how huge they are. I was gone for about a week, and when I got back, all the little baby ones are about this size, if not larger. So I'm gonna pick a couple. Plus, my husband bought stuff to make ceviche de soya, so that's what I'm gonna be making. Where'd the spider go? Oh, I see it, I see it. It's on the leaves. Oh no. Okay, I'm also gonna grab this okra. This will probably not be good for eating anymore, but I'm harvesting it because that way the plant keeps producing more. If I don't harvest it, the plant is gonna think it's done for the season, and I want more okra. So, let me back away. All right, I'm just gonna try not to be in the same vicinity. No, it's starting to rain again. Let's hurry. Over here, I know I have an eggplant. Ooh, this one got pretty huge actually. Look at that. And there's a couple more forming, but I don't think they're big enough to harvest yet. Oh, maybe that one didn't get pollinated, but there's a couple in there. I just have to be a little bit more patient. I hear Mika, she wants to go inside, so give me a second. I'm coming, Mika! I'm coming, Mika! Yep. And I have my harvest basket here. And I have my eggplant. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of Armenian cucumbers over on this side. Don't mind the broom. The garden fairy always has work to do out here with the hornworms and everything else. Oh, maybe if we head into the trellises though, it'll be easier. Whew. When it rains, it pours, am I right? Okay, but I know there's Armenian cucumbers hiding in here. And I saw another one down here. Ah, my wings! Oh, there's a big one up here. Got it. And I wanted to get some peppers. Whew. Let's hurry up. Oh, this one's funky looking. Look at this one, you guys. That's pretty cool. Okay. The rain is kind of hard, which makes it a little bit difficult. We're gonna power through, baby. This will be the last thing I harvest, which is gonna be peppers, and I hope there's no hornworms here.
rain. Oh, there's some red ones back here. There's some red ones. Where are they? I just saw them. I lost them. Okay, that should be enough peppers. I don't need the whole plant. Maybe some green beans? Should I get green beans? Do I have green beans? I don't think I have green beans. Not yet. Whew. Maybe a few more peppers. All right. I'm gonna harvest some of these pumpkin flowers because they're males and they taste delicious. I haven't seen this vine form. I haven't seen any pumpkins on this vine yet. It's still producing the male flowers, and we don't have a lot of time left until Halloween, so I don't know if I'll be able to grow pumpkins by Halloween, but maybe by Thanksgiving, hopefully. There's a couple more over here, but yesterday I also saw a spider here. So you could say I'm a little afraid. Extremely afraid, actually. Okay. Oh, I want to show you something really cool. So here I have a striped green cushaw pumpkin, and I don't think it's ready yet. I think I should harvest it once the vines all die back, but I'm so tempted to pick it now. This isn't like your typical pumpkin, but I heard it's supposed to taste really good, and it's done really well in the heat as well. Pardon me. And here's what I picked from the garden today. Okay, time to go inside.